Vamos a empezar. Moscoso, Bolivia contra Diaz, Estados Unidos, 0-0. Techo. Cambio. Diaz, 0-0. Diaz vive en California Norte, a Ciudad Stockton. Moscoso de Bolivia, Sucre. Globo, izquierda. Punto 10, 1-0. Globo Nick. Cambio. Moscoso. Entrenador de los Estados Unidos, David Ellis. Entrenador Bolivia, padre de Moscoso. Conrado también. Piso. Empate a 1. Globo Nick. Techo. Punto. 2-1. Evitable, avoidable hinder, la llamada. Falló para mover. So, an avoidable call. Moscoso wants an interpretation from Jaramillo, the official. That being said, the call is avoidable. No appeal. IRF rules, one serve. It was contact. Nevertheless, side out called. We anticipate a lot of that proximity in this match. Both players quick on their feet, can pound the ball, can respond to pressure. Cross-court winner by Diaz. One serving two, game one, men's semi. Lob right. And Moscoso puts it down into the left corner. Comes in to serve. Early lead of 2-1. See, both players are very, very deliberate after the point. A lot of time taken after the point is over. To the point of delays, but they're rarely called. You'd start counting when the score is called. Both players have 10 seconds to be ready or to put the serve in play. Certainly exceeding 10 seconds. Half lob. Moscoso. Pass. Diaz. Moscoso. Great pass left side. Second bounce, 2 feet from the back wall. 4-1, game one. Pinch left side, 5-1. Timeout, Diaz. 1 minute in length for each timeout, 3 in games 1 and 2. If it goes to tiebreaker, they're entitled to 2 timeouts. Transmisión de Network IRF. Globo, Nick, Techo, Moscoso. Wallpaper ball de Diaz. Cambio. 1-6. Jaramillo Gustavo de Colombia, árbitro. Matson Rick de Canadá y Kravitz Tuki de México, líneas. Side out, 6-1. Moscoso lives in Sucre in Bolivia. Beautiful city. Nick Lobb. Moscoso continues to keep the pressure on Diaz. Another setup in the middle. Passes right side. Textbook. (7-1) game 1. I stand corrected. It's 6-1. Great pass cross court by Diaz. So looking to generate some momentum and get back into this game. See if he can apply some pressure on the serve. He's back with the Nick Lobb. Back to the ceiling. Pinch left side, winner. Great balance, racket prep. Executed the left corner shot as he wanted. So it's 2-6, game 1. Same serve. Pinch right side, winner. Folks, notice on occasion that Moscoso will add the right hand on the racket to strike his backhand. Perhaps he's modeling Sotomayor from Ecuador. As Diaz makes an errant shot on the return. (7-2). Ceiling. Not sure what Diaz was doing on that one. He had the opportunity to shoot it, but was conservative and left it up off the back wall. 8-2, game 1. Half lob. Ceiling. Skip ball. 2-8. Primer set. José Díaz, Estados Unidos contra Conrado Moscoso, Bolivia. Medio lobo. Izquierda. Pase. Piso. Falló la oportunidad. Díaz. Moscoso sacando. Sobre pique de Díaz. Cambio. Globo Nick. Diaz. Punto. 3 sirve a 8. Entrenador David Ellis, Estados Unidos. Conrado Moscoso, Bolivia, el mayor. Hizo a Diaz jam serve, pero falta. Cambio. Globo Nick. Techo. Punto. So we're taking another timeout by Diaz. Game 1, 9-3 in favor of Moscoso. Obviously a smart timeout by Diaz. Side out. He's used 2 of his allotment of 3 for this game. Goes back with a nick lob. Back wall. Cross court winner, Diaz. So after the timeout, Diaz has proceeded to win 2 rallies in a row. And we find the score 4-9. He's back with a nick. Cross court, winner, right side. Comes right, cross court, Moscoso off the left side wall, rolls it in the left corner. So there's a coaching concern, not a concern, a question. Jose came in 3 straight rallies, 2 of them off nick lobs, and then he comes and pushes a right side half lob and he loses the rally. If you were in Dave Ellis's place, would you suggest that he do that or not? As Moscoso dives and rolls the ball out into the right corner. Score 10-5, Moscoso sacando. Ahí del globo. Techo, Moscoso, vidrio, splat, punto, 11-5, primer set. IRF Network, Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, 28º Campeonato Panamericano de Racquetball. Techo. Pinch, reverso, punto, Moscoso. Y el globo, techo, un error, punto. Entonces, ha usado Diaz 3 tiempos in primer set. Excuse me, I stand corrected again. 13-5. Half lob right. Errant shot by Moscoso on the return. 5-13. Diaz serving. Left up. Left up. 2 bounces, point. The winner of this match will play either Carlos Keller from Bolivia or Jake Bredenbeck from the U.S. We could have an all-USA or all-Bolivia final. Zeta. Piso. Cambio. Moscoso sacando. 13-6. Primer set. Semifinal varones. Un error. Falta. Cambio. Signo de David Ellis. Cross court pass. Cambio. Moscoso. 13-6. Piso. Este evento empezado en 1987 en San José, Costa Rica. 3 países. En este evento tuvimos 18 países. Fortuna de José. La llamada era pantalla, screen. Segundo servicio. Pinch. Cambio. Buen saque, punto. 14-6. Punto uno para set. First game point for Moscoso with that push half lob. Cross court. Diaz. Reverse pinch winner. So he staves off game point number 1. 6-14. See if he goes back with the high Nick lob, and it looks like no, unless he goes right side. He hasn't given him a Z to the left yet. So he goes right side, drives it, winner. Looks like Moscoso was overplaying a Z, and Diaz went to the opening right side. 7-14. Now he goes with the Z. Point, 2 in a row. Reverse Z. Piso. Point. So 3 points in a row. Z left. Set up. Should be an appeal. Somebody put their arm up. Can appeal a hinder, but they're not going to. So Moscoso skips the last shot. 10-14. Diaz right back in the game. Push lob. Ceiling. Set up. Kill. Appeal. Moscoso appeals and wins the appeal. So the call was overturned. No appeal used. Game point number 2 for Moscoso. 14-10. Tiempo. Contra José Díaz. Globo Nick. Techo. Vidrio. Díaz. Piso. No. Cambio. Diez, 14. Cambio. Cuarto vez para juego. Para set. Primer set. Media globo. Kill. 10. Moscoso, 14. Increíble. Al fin parte, piso. Gran movimiento. Cada persona. 5 veces para set. Around the wall. Moscoso. 10. Piso. Punto. Set. El primer set ganó Moscoso 15, Diaz 10. We'll come back to the theme, and here we go with game 2. Diaz serving. Half lob left. Cross court. Set up Diaz. Cross court winner. So Diaz starts out with a lead in game 2. Just as Dave Ellis, his coach, drew up. He showed some success in the latter part of game 1 with a selection of drives. He's going back to the lobs. Set up. Ceiling ball, back wall, winner Diaz, 2-0. He's banking on Moscoso overhitting the return. Keep it along the wall, keep him deep. If he's going to score, make him score from deep court. Using the backhand side again, same serve. Kisses the side. Left up pinch. We're going to replay it. Dead ball hinder. Great athletic move. Not only did he leave his feet, on his way down, he raised his hand asking for a hinder. And it was honored. Serve left side. Ceiling. Setup. Setup number 2. Setup number 3, and he cashes in. So here we are in game 2. Diaz needs to win to force a tiebreak. Starts off well, 3-0. Tres cero Diaz, sacando contra Moscoso, Lobo medio, vidrio, cruzado, punto, 4-0. Otra vez. Cruzado. Hinder. Dead ball hinder. Vuelve. Nada más que Moscoso está pensando en favor de Diaz. Con revés, otro lado, cruzado, techo, sobre mano, vidrio, cambio. Muy difícil sobre el vidrio lado, vidrio lleno, 40 pies y 20 pies en la altura también. 0-4, Globo Nick. Cambio. 10, 4, 0. Wallpaper. Punto. 5-0. Five, 0-5. Moscoso serving, trying to get his first point in game 2. He won game 1, 15-10. Diaz has come out and provided no surprises. Backhand half lobs left side. He scored 5 points off of that. That should be an avoidable. So, dead ball call, appeal, overruled. No appeal used. Each player still has 5 appeals available. Usable appeals. Back wall. Pass. Winner. Side out. Moscoso. Lives in Sucre in Bolivia. Jose Diaz lives in Stockton in California. 2-hour drive from San Francisco. Point number 1 for Moscoso in game 2. 1-5. Gary Mazeroff, Rick Glazebrook, IRF Network, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Ceiling ball, Moscoso. Pinch return by Moscoso, 2-5. The other semi is also Bolivia, USA. Carlos Keller, Bolivia. Santa Cruz de la Sierra, and Jake Bredenbeck was living in Colorado, going to Southern Colorado, University of Colorado, Pueblo, actually. They changed the name about 10 years ago. Not sure what's going on. There's an appeal on the floor. So the call was legal shot on the part of Moscoso. Diaz appealed. Both lines people overruled, and it's a side out. No appeal used. Five-two. He pushes a half lob with the forehand. A little change of scenery. Set up. Set up again. And the ball cracks off the side wall, point. Sacando 10, 6-2. Segundo set. Semifinal, varones, singles. Otro lado de draw, Bolivia contra los Estados Unidos, Keller contra Bredenbeck. Reverse, piso. Dos sirve a 6, Moscoso. Lobo, Nick, kill. Cambio, 6-2, 10. Vuelve, 6-2. Revés, techo, vidrio, vidrio, vidrio otra vez. Cambio. Recuerden ustedes la tema para entrar a este evento. Este partido era cercano de dos personas, mucho contacto durante el punto. Globo Nick. Alrededor. No. Cruzado. Cambio. Otra vez 6-2. Árbitro Gustavo Jaramillo, Santiago de Cali en Colombia. Diaz, mata, punto. 7-2. Las cosas han cambiado este set. Al principio, primer parte, Diaz con el servicio. Vidrio, Moscoso. Cambio. Dos líneas, señor Matson, Rick Matson, Canadá, en Vancouver. Y Ricardo González, aka Tuki, San Luis Potosí, en México. Game 2, 7-2. Diaz serving, trying to force a tiebreak. He lost the first game 15-10. He's taking control of this game with a nice selection of defensive serves. Set up. And point scored for Moscoso. Should say rally won by Moscoso, 2-7. Not what the doctor ordered. He got a good serve, weak return, and then he skipped it. Players go through phases where they lose things. It's time for a timeout, perhaps. They lose their concentration. Seventh day of competition. A lot of dynamics going on. The weather's changed. Rained all day yesterday. It was very humid. These conditions come into play during matches. It's back with the backhand. Cross court. Keeps it in play. Diaz. Diaz again. And avoidable hinder. It's a block. En español se dice bloqueo, a block. Didn't provide the pathways that his opponent is entitled to have. So Diaz is playing the quick game here. It's like a pitcher throwing early. So as coaches out there, let your players know if you're not ready, turn around or raise your racket. 9-2. Now he's being more deliberate, taking more of his 10 seconds. So he's trying to get into the head of Moscoso, and quite frankly, he's taken a 9-2 lead in game 2. He fell way behind in game 1 and climbed back to 10. And he's been ahead all of this game. Dos sirve. 9. Zeta. Techo. Vidrio. Jam. Punto. 3-9. Zeta. Kill. 9-3. Diaz sacando. $22 años. Moscoso. 20. Wrap around. Vidrio. Piso. Apelación. Acuerda de Madsen. Desacuerda de Kravitz. González. Entonces, menos una apelación. Levanta la llamada. 10-3. Cambio. Moscoso sacando. Tiempo. We're here on the IRF network. We will return for the continuation of Game 2, men's semi. Rick Glazebrook. We're here in Santo Domingo. You're watching Conrado Moscoso serve to Jose Diaz. 3-10 in Game 2. Moscoso won Game 1, 15-10. Looked like the ball cracked. And that's the call. Point, 4-10. This tournament started last Saturday, first of 3 days of round-robin play, and then the Sembrada, the draw, single elimination with one exception. We'll come back to that. Ceiling. Kill left side, Moscoso, 5-10. Those that lost in the quarters and the 16s in the singles and doubles play off for spots numbers 9 through 16 because this is a qualifier for Toronto in July. In case one player or team cannot show up, they'll draw from the second set of finishers. As we see, Diaz skip the ball. At least it looked like a skip. What happened was the ball broke. We thought. No, it didn't break. So Diaz had asked for a check. It didn't break. The call was skip. Point scored. The only way to check for a broken ball is to squeeze it with the hand. If somebody strikes it with the racket or any other part of the body, it's not counted. Six, serving Diaz, 10. Nick lob. Ceiling. Cross court. Back wall setup. Kill, Moscoso. Dice Moscoso durante su turno, es una disturbancia de Diaz con sus pies. La opinión de árbitro, nada pasó. Globo. Cambio. 10 sirve a 7, 10. Zeta. Cambio. 7-10. Globo alto. Techo. Zeta. Cruzado. Techo. Pinch. Radiador. Cruzado. Increíble. Mucha energía. Emocionante, Díaz. Tiempo, Diaz. Vamos a regresar, IRF. And welcome back to Santo Domingo. Gary Mazeroff, Rick Laysbrook, Luke St. Ange, here at the Duarte Center at the Olympic Complex. You're watching Conrado Moscoso score point, side out. He's seeking his 8th point in game 2. It's 7-10. He won game 1 15-10. Nick lob. Pinch attempt. Skip ball. 8-10. Nick. Pinch left side, winner. We'll change server. Diaz serving, 10-8. Trying to force a tiebreaker in this semifinal for men. The winner will play either Carlos Keller from Bolivia or Jake Bredenbeck from the U.S. Moscoso trying to win 2-0. He won the game 1, 15-10. He has a 2-point deficit, serving 8-10. Hasn't changed up on his serve selection. Pretty much lobs left side, high lobs with a nick. Diaz serving. Diaz sirve a 8. Seta, Moscoso, Diaz, techo, Moscoso, vidrio, cambio, 8-10. Diaz con 10. Moscoso con 8. Fácilmente. 9-10. Media globo, techo, vidrio. Left side, frente, punto. Estamos en empate, 10 puntos. El árbitro Gustavo Jaramillo consiguió el empleado para limpiar el suelo. 10 igual. Moscoso sacando. Globo, alto. Apelación. La llamada. Buena bola. Entonces se perdió. Apelación. Moscoso. Tiempo. We're tied at 10. Half lob right. Left up. And pass left side. (11-10). 11-10. Globo. Piso. Falló una oportunidad, Diaz. Techo. Pass. Punto. Empate, 11 puntos. Falta 4 para el final mañana. Globo Nick. Error 10, 12, 11. Tiempo 10. Vamos a regresar momentarily. This is Gary. We're back. IRF Network. Moscoso, Conrado, Bolivia. Serving to Diaz, Jose, Estados Unidos. Trying to close out Game 2 and earn an opportunity to play in the final tomorrow. It's 12-11, Game 2. Ceiling. First time we've had more than 2 ceilings in a rally. And Diaz wins that rally. Cross-court winner, 11-12. Diaz has used his allotment of 3 timeouts. Moscoso has 1 left. Around the wall, back wall, Moscoso, ceiling. Splat winner, Moscoso. Opportunity number 2 at point number 12. So we're going to call the empleado to come in and clean the court. This is the 28th edition of the Pan American Racquetball Championships. We're here in Santo Domingo, the capital of Dominican Republic. This tournament began in 1987 as the Torneo de las Americas, Tournament of the Americas. It was held in San Jose, Costa Rica. There were 3 teams. This year we have 18 teams. Moscoso serving. Back to the high lob. Sealing ball. Moscoso. Sealing. Diaz. Sealing. Moscoso. Diaz. So there was a dead ball hinder called. Diaz had contact when he was striking the ball. He's asking for an avoidable. He does have an allotment of appeals left. Call stand, so we'll check. He's used up 1 appeal, that's it. He has 4 more. Ball came back to him, but with the spin characteristics, he wasn't able to negotiate a return. 13-11, Moscoso 13, sirve a 11. Falta 2 puntos para ganador. La llamada era piso, cambio. Apelación. Existe la llamada. Madsen acuerda y González desacuerda. Moscoso has used up 3 of his 5 appeals. That should be an avoidable. Diaz serving 12-13. Techo. Alrededor. Pinch. Punto. We'll stay here while the empleado cleans the court. One issue with high-level play is that players are legally entitled or formally entitled to 3 timeouts in a game to 15, 2 in a tiebreaker. Yet with all the diving perspiration, they get an enormous amount of, if you will, free timeouts. Half lob. Winner. So here we go again, mopping up the floor. One thing the international community is trying to do to curb this problem is to have facilities, when they redo their courts, not use urethane, which creates an environment where the perspiration is absorbed a lot quicker and fewer towel timeouts. In fact, some of the newer facilities in the States are building them with bare, if you will, they're not putting the urethane coats on. Sealing ball, game point number 1, Diaz. Set up again, Diaz. The call was legal shot, point, and Diaz wins game number 2. 5th's the best of 11. 11 points, I should say. 2 timeouts available, 3 usable appeals. So Diaz forces a cambio, 0-0. Half lob left, left up, and point. Continues the momentum he established in game 2. If you recall, Moscoso forged ahead 13-11, had 2 opportunities. The 13 did not cash in. Diaz won 15-13. Half lob left, cross court, and snap kill by Diaz. 2-0. Whatever Dave Ellis told Diaz to do after game 1, it has worked. 2-0. Vidrio. Apelación. ¿Existe la llamada? Dos cero. Menos una apelación 10. Wide angle pass. Apelación 10 para Skip. Uno y uno. Acuerda y desacuerda de las líneas. Sacando. Moscoso 0-2. Lobo, Nick. Around the wall. Pass. Vidrio. Le cuida con apelaciones. Recuerden ustedes, solamente hay 3. Vuelve 0-2. Lobo. Pinch. Qué lástima. Dos 0. Sacando Diaz. Estados Unidos. Lobo. Pinch. Cambio. Moscoso sacando 0-2. Transmisión de Network IRF. Globo Nick. Diaz. Moscoso. Diaz. Moscoso. Piso. Jose Diaz resides in Stockton, California, in the northern part, about 2 hours outside of San Francisco. Could be 5 hours with traffic. Conrado Moscoso lives in Sucre, provincial capital in Bolivia, as he proceeds to get a side out with a pinch left side. Moscoso serving 0-2 tie break, 11 points. First to get to 11 will earn a chance to play tomorrow in the final. Half lob left, cross court winner. 2-0. Been at a standstill for a few rallies. Ceiling, back wall, and cross court winner. 3-0. We've been told that we will follow this match with the other men's semifinal. Carlos Keller, Bolivia. Jake Bredenbeck, USA. And we'll do the women's and men's doubles this afternoon. Pass winner. 4-0 Diaz. Same motif as happened in game 2. Jose came out to an early lead. Found himself at the short end, 11-13, and proceeded to win 15-13. Diaz, center court. Diaz again. Pinch winner. Five zero. Tiempo. Vamos a regresar nuevamente. The Duarte Complex here in Santo Domingo. Jose Diaz serving 5-0 in the tiebreak. And drops one into the floor. So Dave Ellis probably told Diaz, keep doing what you're doing. Keep the pressure on like you have most of game 2 and the first part of game 3. Moscoso's dad, his coach, said, look, let's try to eliminate your unforced errors and get back to what you did well in game 1. Like snap a winner from the right side. Incredible athleticism from Moscoso. 1-5 tiebreak. First one to 11 wins. Comes back with the nick. Diaz. Wrap around. Diaz. And ball skipped. Appeal. Call stands. So Conrado has 2 appeals left, usable appeals, and Diaz has all 3. No, Diaz has 1 left. His 2 timeouts left. Skip by Diaz. Uno sirve a 5. Moscoso. Media globo. Piso. Tough shot. Un golpe difícil de Diaz. Muy profundo en la cancha. Contacto. Vuelve. 2-5. Media globo. Vidrio. Vidrio. Una llamada duro. Vuelve ya la llamada. Apelación. Acuerdo y desacuerdo. Entonces, la llamada existe. Ha usado otra apelación. Moscoso. Falta 1. Disponible 1 más. Diaz, techo, vidrio, Moscoso. Punto. 3-5. For those of you that viewed in yesterday, USA had used all their allotment of appeals in the tiebreaker in doubles, and it could have cost them, because they didn't have the available appeal for an eventual change of the outcome. What happened was one of the players served out of order, but they couldn't appeal it. So now Moscoso's used 2 of his allotment of 3 in the tiebreak. Great rally. Now after a large deficit, it's now 4 serving 5. This is a free timeout. They're asking the referee to check the floor. And now we have a formal timeout by Diaz. We'll be back to the IRF network. Diaz 5. Medio globo. Techo. Vidrio. Pinch. Cambio. Diaz sacando. 5-4. Moscoso, Diaz, Techo, Moscoso, Techo, Diaz, Moscoso, piso, punto, Diaz, 6-4. Con reverse, otra vez, medio globo. Punto, reverse, paseo, lado derecho, 7-4. Chequeando la bola. Vuelve el punto previo.
¡Vamos, Bolivia!
Cambie tamaño, camiseta, tamaño grande de Moscoso, patrocinador Opricentro, Bolivia. Está bien. Fanáticos en asientos. El punto vuelve, rompió la bola en el punto previo, entonces vuelve 6-4. Piso. Diaz had scored his 7th point, but Moscoso had asked for a check of the ball. He squeezed it. It was broken. Therefore, they replayed the previous point. So it's 4 serving 6. Nick lob. And Diaz negotiates pinch winner in the left corner. 6-4 again. Same serve, left side. And Moscoso pushes it into the floor. Every point closer to 11. More pressure on Moscoso. Short serve. Opportunity lost for Diaz. 4-7. Half lob. Ceiling. Cross court. Ball didn't kiss off the back like Diaz thought, so point scored for Moscoso. Tercer set. 11 puntos. Lobo Nick. Techo, vidrio. Apelación de Moscoso con respecto. Recepción de Diaz. Vuelve una persona, una línea, no opinión, la otra desacuerda. Entonces, empate, vuelve a punto. Disculpe la interrupción. Bueno, vamos a continuar. 6-7, Moscoso sacando. Six serving 7, Moscoso from Bolivia serving to Diaz from the USA. Half lob left. Diaz kills the ball left side. Diaz serving 7-6, trying to close it out and earn a chance, earn an opportunity to participate in the final tomorrow. It will be against his countryman Jake Bredenbeck or another Bolivian, Carlos Keller. Set up again. Oh my. pinch, piso. Skip ball. 8-6, Diaz serving. Same serve. Kill right side, Moscoso. Seis sirve a 8, Moscoso. Media globo. Techo. Splat. Cruzado. Cambio. Empleado entre la cancha. We're back. My friend Rick gave me a compliment. He said I was muted. Winner. Falta dos puntos para el final mañana. Diaz. 9-6. Media globo. Punto. Disgusto. Moscoso, disgusto. A su mismo. Jose Diaz serving for his first match point. Comes back with the backhand half lob, which got him back in the match, folks. And he prevails. 11-6 in the tiebreaker. He'll face either Carlos Keller or Jake Bredenbeck, his countryman, in the final tomorrow. We will be back with the other semi